In this video, I'm going to share with you how you can make a beautiful looking landing page without writing a single line of code like I did here in just under a few hours. And so what you're going to want to do is you're just going to go to ChatGPT and say, hey, I'm looking to create a Gemini prompt. This is my model reference, so that you give it some type of reference to a landing page that you like in terms of design or structure, and then just chat back and forth. The biggest thing here is to nail down the structure that you want. One clean Gemini master prompt, and then I chatted back and forth with Gemini saying, hey, this is the framework that Gemini wants. Can you plug and play? So I said, hey Gemini, I want to create a web app with you. What do you need from me? And this is what Gemini said. Hey, I want you to fill in the blanks with this stuff. And it's like, okay, here's your plug and play Gemini prompt. So I just said here, based on what we had, tech stack, and then I just take all of this, you take all of that, you copy paste it into your Gemini prompt, and it's just gonna give you this. And of course you can chat back and forth with it saying, hey, I want you to change some of the wording here. And all you have to do is, hey, I want you to change the subheading. Can you incorporate this link so that it goes to my coaching program? Can you incorporate a YouTube video VSL, my testimonials, etc. And then once you just prompt back and forth with Gemini to get the landing page exactly how you want, say, hey, I want to be able to convert this web app into and transition it into my IDE. I'm using Cursor. What do I need to do to transition this project? It's going to create all of these different files for you. It's going to say, hey, create a new folder, copy all the files in here, npm install, npm run dev. So once you go into Cursor, create a new folder, put that in here, and then just begin copy pasting all of these in here. If you don't have all these in here, you can just say, hey Cursor, I have all of these files from Gemini. Here's the things that I'm going to copy paste in. Can you create all these folders for me? And then you have all of these. It's going to create these folders and then copy paste those into Gemini and put them in here. Then you're going to do npm install, npm run dev, and it's going to create that web app for you. It's just going to create some random web app with a hosting site. And so what you now have to do is make it usable on the web by connecting it to a domain and hosting it. So what we're going to do is going to go into a software called Netlify. You could use another one called Vercel if you're familiar with GitHub, which is here, and there's a different process. I found Netlify to be the smoothest and easiest experience. So you're going to go into Netlify. Once you do npm run dev, npm install, you're going to get a folder called dist in your project. Drag and drop that dist folder in here. Connect your domain. So if you're using GoDaddy, Namecheap, Hostinger, create a domain. Netlify has a very easy process to make sure that your DNS servers and everything is linked together. And then boom, now you have it. You have your landing page. If you ever want to make changes to your landing page, all you have to do is go into your Cursor, say, hey, I want to make changes to the headline where I want to talk about this in the subheading XYZ. Then what you're going to want, it's going to change the code on the back end. You have to then go back in here and, or not into Gemini, but remember you have to use npm install, npm run dev, which you're going to put here, npm install. It's going to install and update the folders that you have here. And then you just have to drag and drop that dist folder back into here. It's going to deploy it again, and you're going to see those updates on here. That is how you can create a beautiful looking landing page without writing a single code to be able to improve conversions or even test different angles on your website. Cheers, and hope that was helpful, and hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks.